Hello, coming in to do a love reading for Libra season. All right, so Libra again, very balanced. Libra actually is always thinking about other people, sometimes more than themselves. Okay, but I wanted to come in and do a quick reading regarding love. This is going to be a pick your deck. I'm going to actually start to call these the cards you were dealt. Alright, so let's just do a quick reading here about, this is just a brief overview about Libra. So it's saying that Libra in a relationship, their love language is usually, let's look and see. Because again, we're not necessarily have to be a Libra, but the energy is going to affect this season. So it says Libra, their love language is gifts. Okay. So it says Libras love to exchange gifts. They love to be surrounded by others. They love to plan things. And it's also, they love to be, some negative traits, they can be clingy in a relationship. So if you find yourself this upcoming month being more sentimental, okay? More, you want to be more touchy-feely. You want to just be like in the store and you be like, you know what? So-and-so might like this, right? So your energy is being more giving and that of love, okay? So let's do love messages. So we're first going to start with the Muse Tarot, one of my new decks. And then at the end, we're just going to do a brief romance message, okay? And that's going to be from the Romance Angels. Our second deck is going to be the Light Seers. And then Blast from the Past, my Mystic Witch. Excuse me, Modern Witch. Okay? Gender neutral deck. Okay? So, when it comes to love, we have one of the best stones, crystals, is going to be the rose quartz. Okay? So, let us see what messages is coming forward for the Muse deck. We'll do the oracle card after. Alright, we are back with the Muse. Alright, so we're going to just be getting love messages in general. Love messages in general. So again, this can be family, can be friendship, definitely significant others, and this is of all types. So, whoa, now that is too many. So we are not even going to look at these. Sorry, but let's see what messages come out here if you are attracted to this Muse Tarot. Alright, what's the messages? Alright, what's the messages from the Muse when it comes to love and relationships? The messages? Okay, so this is the Hermit in reverse. So with this, you are coming out of seclusion. Alright, and this is good because again, we're coming out of Virgo season, which is the Hermit season. Okay, so at this point, you are getting ready to step out and be seen and let the light shine in on you. Okay, see, you might have been secluded, you might have been off to yourself, Hermit is also about gaining knowledge and wisdom. So you could have been studying for something. You could have been just focusing, definitely just more internal. All right. So saying now you're going to start to come back in, start to reconnect with different people. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Clarify anything here with the Hermit. Ooh, interesting. So, yep, this is you. So with the red dress, stepping forward, it is time to be seen. It is now. So this is the 9 also. So you are coming out here at the end of this month with a certain fire behind you. This is really good. Now this flipped out as well. Now, let's look at this. Because this can be, again, this is something like being trapped in a feeling of lack or a feeling of, being pushed away. So it does go with this Hermit also, because that could be why you were out in this energy by yourself. Somebody could have pushed you away or made you feel not welcome. So this is a card letting you know now you are pretty much like busting through. This is perfect. Okay? Now, what is any challenges that we might face here? Any challenges that we might face? Interesting. So this is not bad at all. But again, it's talking about finding a person or like-minded people. Okay? Because if you're a rose, you really only need to be paired up with other roses. Okay? That's kind of what it's saying. That can be a challenge. Finding people that's similar to you or that are going to help you continue to grow along your path. Okay? Let's see. Any other challenges? This one to flip out. So this is actually, now this is actually a happy card. So for it to be a challenge, the only thing I'm going to talk about with this can be dealing with family. So as a challenge, you might have been feeling this could have been what was the issue. You were disconnected from friends or family. So in this case, it's going to be a challenge to kind of reconnect. And you know how it is, warm back up to a person or people after being separated. So that is a challenge. Whoa, that one to fly. Okay. Ugh, interesting. So the way this fell out, and this is definitely, it can be like a doubtful energy because this is when you're in the mental prison here. So you see you're in a certain darkness, you've got on this blindfold. So kind of like you're refusing to see something or your vision is cloudy. So with that being said, for Libra season, it does feel like more light is going to start filtering in for you. Okay? You see, you can start seeing the eyes through there. So more light is going to start filtering in. So you're not going to feel so secluded and away from people. Okay? Anything else here? What's our advice in the love and the relationships? What's our advice? What's our advice? Interesting. So this is talking about having lots of options and can be a warning not to overthink, okay? Or be tempted by things that, could be temporary, okay? So let's clarify this because as advice, yes, it's letting us know. It's kind of like a warning message. So clarify the 7. And again, this can definitely go with the Libra energy as well, because it is talking about balance. So it's like light and dark. So it's kind of saying we have to be able to stay on the path and go straight forward. See, we got a lot of paths here. So this definitely is talking about blazing into a new energy. All right. Now, what's our outcome when it comes to love and relationships? And all of these cards are it's dealing with a single person. This one is not really connected to a whole couple. So it's definitely about self-love and self-growth here. Now, let's see, what's our outcome? Perfect. Yep, and here it is again, balance. So the 2. So being able to balance yourself out, see, meet people who possibly are going to start to help you grow and elevate yourself into a more brighter energy. So that's a good message. So it's a hopeful energy here that for the future, because all of this stuff, look at this, it's all dark. So we want to come out of these types of feelings and this type of seclusion and possible depression here, okay? So I like that. Now, let's get a romance message. They call it the romance angels, but they're not always all romantic. So let's see what's the message here for the Muse deck. What's the message for the romance angels? Oh, all right. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So again, that's this. Flirting here. Definitely with this red dress, 7 out after being secluded. It's like people's going to be like, who's that girl? All right. So have a wonderful month. All right, we're back. This is the second deck, the Light Seers. All right. So, dealing with love and relationships. This is any type of love, any type of relationship, friends, family, significant other, children, animals. Let's see what's the messages from the Light Seers. And we are going to get the Romance Angel at the end. Let's see what's the message here for those attracted to the Light Seers. I love this deck. I think I need to buy another one just because this one is getting so beat up. Because I use this one pretty often. But let's see what's the message with the Light Seers. Alright, those 2 came out. So, this is the Knight of Wands. So this is a very happy energy. The Knight of Wands. Wands is our fire. So this is Leo. This is Aries. This is Sagittarius energy. But it's definitely a passionate energy, vibrant. So this can definitely be you right now. All right. And it feels like you are happy because you're feeling lively. You're feeling young again. It's something about a happiness here. All right. This came out. So, can be that this king is the one making you happy. All right. And in this case, he can be a little bit older than you. Doesn't have to be. But definitely he is coming in a little bit more mature and possibly more stable off than you. And that's fine too, because we love a older, mature, handsome, older man. But anywho, if it's not another man, it's talking about you feeling free and happy because you are stable, because you have your finances together, because you are grounded and you are happy with your life. Okay? So let's see, because those fell out. Let's see what else. What else here for the light seers? What else for the light seers in the love relationship? Alright. So this is in the reverse. It's the Eight of Cups. So with it like this, you're not quite sure that you're ready to walk away from something or someone. Okay? Because again, the cups is dealing with the emotions. Okay? The water. So that's the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that type of energy. So somebody is possibly conflicted right now with their emotions when it comes to you, or you could be conflicted when it comes to somebody else. So when it's like this, yeah, you're ready to just let things go and walk away. So right here, you can still be trying to hold on to something. You do have hope because this is a lot of history here that you and this person might have. Or, like if it's you and somebody else, or just you, you are conflicted about what's your next steps. Alright? So let's see. What's any challenges that we might have here? This one to stick out. Yep. So this is a challenge. Five of Cups. It's in the reverse, so this is good because it's talking about you coming out of an energy where you were sad or you were feeling depressed or you were feeling down on yourself based off of some type of love. Going again with the cups. So this is good because it's kind of saying now we're going to start to get over it. Now we're going to start to move on. See? It's like, okay, all right, we're just going to let it go down the drain. Right? So that's not bad. It's just going to be a challenge, which that's a healing process. We all have to go through it. So let's see. Any other challenges here with the light seers? So another challenge here is opening up. See how she's blocking the heart? So in a way, it's possible you don't want to open up because you've been hurt before or because somebody did take advantage of you. This is also dealing with finances. So it can be something about rebuilding trust again, okay? So this is interesting. And then going back to the beginning with the red, all right? So you do feel stable, you do feel secure, but in a way, you're more comfortable right here by yourself, possibly, okay? Let's see. Any other challenges for the light seers? Yes. Four of Swords. Coming out of your cocoon, coming out of your shell, stepping out more. Because in a way, going back to this lady is happy by herself, to be honest. So, and this by herself, him by himself. So it can be talking about being happy as a single person. But if that's the case, you do still need to get out. You can't waste away in bed all the time, in the house, letting life pass you by. Okay? What's the advice? What's the advice? There it is. So, this is actually good because it's talking about things getting ready to take off. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So, basically, things have been stagnant for a little while, possibly when it's come to movement, which could be this, which can also be this right here. So, with this 8 and this 10, it's definitely kind of talking about the last 2 months, to be honest, where you could have been feeling stuck, or you might have got sidetracked with someone from the past, possibly, or somebody that you're currently trying to let go of. But with the 10, see, you are going to get back on top. And this is talking about finances as well, kind of like expanding. So this is really good, and this is for the month of October, kicking off in the month of October, okay? Now, anything else with love and finances? Excuse me, love and relationship. What's the outcome? What's the outcome with the light seers? Queen is in the reverse. So the good thing is that it's a queen, but being in reverse and with this force field up, it's still kind of like this. You're going to be cautious of who you're going to let close to you. It's not a bad thing at all, but again, it's going into this last few months of the year where it's all about self-growth. Because again, you went from here to here. So this is the queen. So it's kind of about focusing on yourself when it comes to letting other people know your boundaries. That's kind of what this is, how that's set up. So, and maturity, even with these. So you got a king and a queen. So it didn't come out like a couple's relationship, but if it is, both of you are building for the future, and both of you are wanting to be personally stable, personally independent first, possibly, before y'all get into higher commitments, or before you guys decide to move in together. It's something like that here. But again, if not, and if it's just you as a person, it's talking about reaching ultimate balance, which again, we're talking about balance in Libra season, because your masculine and feminine is in alignment. Okay? So, let's get a romance card. And again, these are all kinds of romantic, love, relationships, family. What's the messages? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And look, she's stopping to smell the roses. Possibly as well, in this case, you're enjoying time by yourself, making yourself happy, building up your own strength and beauty and wealth and all those good things to continue into this queen status. Okay? We like that. Alright, and last but not least, we got our modern witch deck, our gender neutral. Love this deck. So, this is going with any type of love, relationship, can be any type. These cards very hard. I forgot about these. So, alright, let's see. What's the messages? What's the messages for the modern witch? What's the messages here when it comes to love and relationships? Whoa, that's too many. So, we're going to get these two that did not come up right, because those fell. Okay? So, death card. So, this is definitely talking about transformations. So, can definitely be a personal transformation that you're going through. Yep, because look, it's at the bottom of my deck. Walking away from something or someone. Moving on. So, transitioning. So, that's really all it's about when we pass from this life. We go to the next. So in this case, it feels like you're ready. You're ready to kind of just do that and see what else is in front of you. It's not a feeling of fear. Oh, perfect. And then you got the angel. So this is a temperance. This is divine timing. This is um, very much a balanced energy as well. Now, time frame. This is Sagittarius energy. So this can definitely be here in the next few months that you're making this change where you're putting your foot in something new. Okay? You're walking away, trying to go into a different path. So that's actually really good. What else when it comes to love and relationships with the witch, with the modern witch? What about the love and relationships? What about love and relationships? Uh-huh. So this came out like this. So it can be that you broke up with somebody. Because this is the Hierophant, which is like the card of commitment. It can be that you broke up with somebody, divorced, or you just, it was a long-term relationship, okay, and you decided to separate. And if that's the case, that's all right. Because it's kind of saying, especially with the Death card and the Angel, you're being protected and guided into your new beginning. So that's really good. Now, confirm, clarify Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, interesting. So it is saying that you are going to be happier. You may actually have a small child, but you are going to be happy when you move on. And this is a sense of going into a new area. So it can be like you're moving away to a whole different place, but it's definitely a new beginning here. So you're going to be getting a new house or a new apartment for you and your child, if this is you. If not, it's just talking about being much more happier when you, since you've distanced, since you've broken up. Let's see. Any challenges here? Any challenges? Interesting. So King is in the reverse right here. So as a challenge, this could definitely be your ex. Okay. So, and in a way, they are definitely not happy. So this can be a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius person. But in this case, yeah, they possibly do have regrets because weren't expecting, um, in a way with these fire signs, they're very arrogant. They're very, um, can be very controlling. So in a way, they weren't expecting you to walk away. Let's see. Clarify that. King of Wands. Yep. So this is about putting in work. So in a way, you have been putting in work and effort on this for a while. So it's basically saying your hard work is going to pay off. All right. So if you definitely broke up from somebody and you're distancing yourself, getting ready to start your new path, congratulations. Okay. If it's not that type of situation, it's telling you you need to start working on your plans. All right, you need to start working on your plans when it comes to love. So if you are with this, might be trying to get this person back, telling you to put into work for them. Okay, or if you are this person, okay, it's telling you not to be stuck in regret, but to change your perspective. So you are going to have to start um, being more agreeable, letting other people take control sometimes, certain things like that, okay? Any other challenges here? Ah, you got another angel, judgment card. So, what is coming up with this is the fact that everything happens for a reason. going back to the other angel, which is all about divine timing and showing you things. So here, this is more of a patience energy. This is more of, okay, it's like take heed. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to play around. This type of energy with the judgment card. Okay. So, as advice, yeah, it's saying, for instance, if you, where were we? With this, putting in work, keep putting in that work. Even if you feel like it's not getting you any closer to your goals, keep putting in the work for it. All right, so it can be dealing with weight loss, can be dealing with your career, um, can be dealing with a long-term relationship as well. But with the judgment card is letting you know that things are going to come to the surface. All right, so can be when it's dealing with another person with your feelings and your emotions. So even if you try not to bring it up or you try not to deal with it, they are going to bring it to light. The angels, God, universe, divine is going to make it come up. Okay, so it's a preparation energy right here with the judgment. Let's see. Oh, and look what else is here. The tower. So yeah, it's letting you know, go ahead and just get ready for things to start shifting and quickly. All right. What's our outcome here? What's our outcome? Nine of Wands. So you are going to still be a little bit nervous or anxious about this, but with this, it's a magic wand. So you are bold, you are brave, you can make it on your own here. All right. Your first card was this card. So again, no one likes the topic of death. No one likes to see it happening or deal with it after it's happened. But we can't help it. We gotta go forward. So again, this is that energy. Just stand your ground and keep going. Okay? Now, let's see what's the romance message. The romance message. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Interesting. Now that's deep. So again, we're not going to dwell there, but if this is your story, some of your issues have stemmed from the parental issues. So again, we are meant to break certain chains. We are meant to heal. So with those angels, they want you to go forward. Keep me posted.